We're having spritz.
Yeah. No, we're having Aragosta.
Aragosta is not spritz?
Aragosta is a weird cocktail with gin, bitter orange juice, and Campari.
Campari is what?
Campari is an alcoholic drink, a bitter. It's what gives this bitterness.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So it's like a spritz with extra steps.
Today we're speaking about a woman that I have in mind, and you have to guess who she is.
Okay. Kate Blanchett.
I somehow thought you would have her in mind.
Okay.
I will not.
Yeah, because I mentioned her as like one of the actresses I like. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I will not tell you yet who she is. I have
Okay.
like 10, 11 questions here. You're using your Crowley deck.
Yes.
That helps you.
That fucking narcissist. But he made a good deck, so yeah.
So you will give me the cards to show closer to the camera, but now you have to shuffle. I will show the lakeside while Alessandro is shuffling.
Yes, please. It's full of people.
The sunset right there.
And there's a sunset happening right now. It happens once a day. It's amazing.
Golden sunset.
Yeah.
So yellow here right
Yes.
now. And
Golden
peaceful.
Sunset was the evil twin organization to the Golden Dawn, by the way.
Oh,
No, it's not true. I'm bullshitting
are
you.
you bullshitting me?
Yes, I am.
There's so much about this world that I don't know. You can bullshit
There's
me.
so much I can take advantage of.
You can bullshit me like every 5 minutes, and I will believe you because I trust
know.
you.
I try not to overdo it, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
My piece of paper was here on the table. Didn't you look in?
I didn't.
Okay. I trust you. And then I asked that question.
Yeah, I know this. No, I don't. I wouldn't.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
My first question would be, when people think about this person, this woman, this actress, because
Yes.
she's the actress,
Okay.
what comes to mind first?
Oh. I'm just gonna go like this, like I don't even care. She's someone who got very famous when she was still young, very, actually very successful when she was still young, but that kind of, she got tired of that. Like she kind of withdrew from the scenes for a while because she felt like she needed to grow as a human being for a while. And she underwent some kind of struggle on account of that. Like, could it be that something, and this is a very generic cold read sort of bullshit question, but something personal happened to her that kind of forced her to look inwards and be like, I need to take time for myself and stop enjoying all of this fame because it's kind of making me into somebody that I'm not anymore.
This is definitely the case because she started as someone.
Can I add 3 more cards?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks. Now they don't say anything. Okay, so
I'm glad that you're stopping.
yeah,
Not to be drifted away too much.
I know when they don't say anything, then I stop.
Yeah, she started as someone who became successful
Okay.
very quickly,
Uh-huh.
but then there was a change in her path,
Okay.
in her, let's say, career path.
Okay.
So of course that took some look inside herself, like like an. She probably was even forced to go through some personal transformation because
Kind of felt like it. I got the 5 of Wands, which the keyword in Crowley is strife. So it's not something that you choose; it's something that happens to you.
What else? What other combinations of the cards you got that told you that?
I got the Princess of Swords, which is a princess, so in Crowley is a female figure. It's not necessarily. I mean, I guess I'm the Princess of Pentacles, or I've been the Princess of Pentacles for a long time. Then I got the Ten of Pentacles, then the Hermit, so very young age, successful, isolation. Then it was the Three of Wands, so something that needs to be re-established about your own ambitions. Then it was the... Oh, fuck, I forgot.
You forgot the cards.
I forgot the middle card.
Okay.
The last card was the Five of Wands. The middle card was something of Swords. Five of Swords, something like that. I can't remember.
Next question.
Yes.
You will probably show the cards to the
Yes.
to the screen.
Yeah,
so
because
that
I
you can
assumed
see.
it would show it, but I don't know if it does.
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
My second question will be. But do you remember the first question was, what do people think first when? So your
So
short
they-
answer to that would be.
My short answer would be she was so promising and then she disappeared for so long and now she's back in a different way.
Back in a different way, yes, but not for so long. Not for
Okay,
too
not
long.
for too long.
Not for
Okay,
too
she
long.
disappeared and now she's back. Okay, yeah, okay.
Maybe not even disappeared, but there was a shift. There was a
Okay, she
like
changed. Okay.
almost. I don't know how much time it took, but there was very visible transformation from one role to another.
Okay.
So, second question would be, tell me about the, because she's an actress. Tell me about the films that brought her success. And this is a very difficult question, I understand. So maybe take two films, take 3 cards for one film and 3
3 for
cards
another.
for another.
I don't use reversals, just in case someone is wondering why did I flip it over.
Let's take the first one. We have
Yeah. Four of Pentacles,
4 of Pentacles,
Queen of Wands, whoop,
Queen
and
of Wands,
Six of Swords.
and 6 of Swords. Okay.
To me, this looks like a movie about some obviously very powerful, influential woman. If Crowley's keyword about this one is to be believed, which it sometimes is, it's a movie about some successful female scientist or someone who, not necessarily scientist actually, someone who is good with her mind and communication.
No,
No?
no. None of the two are about this.
And the two that you're thinking of, though.
What?
The two movies that you're thinking of.
Yes, I'm thinking about 2 movies where she's playing a certain role. Describe her.
The thing is there any movie in which she's playing something like this?
A scientist? No,
Or someone like a writer?
no. No mental energy there.
No mental energy at all. So why is there a Six of Swords here?
What is the prevailing on like Six of Swords meaning in Crowley's deck? Mental energy.
No, well, it's balance. It's actually mental balance. It's called science because it's the universal knowledge. Because it's a 6, so that's the farthest, which is balance. So it's about having a very level-headed mind who is able to think clearly and lucidly. The planet associated to the Six of Swords and the zodiac sign are Mercury and Aquarius. So it's someone who is very good at communicating, but also quite eclectic,
Let me give you
like an artist.
Yeah,
for
let me
instance.
give you a little bit of a hint.
Okay.
In this movie, she has to keep a balance, but she barely speaks. In this movie, she definitely is thinking
Uh-huh.
how to make her life balanced out so that she
Okay.
can live. But it's not that she's communicating all the time. It's not that she's using her communication powers. She's definitely powerful, though, in that movie. She's very powerful in that movie. But I wonder if you're able to describe how. How powerful is she?
I think
Except for keeping the balance. That's a tough question.
yeah, mainly because I think I need more cards.
You have Queen of Wands and you have the Power.
Yeah.
These two are very telling. Like Queen of Wands.
Queen
What
of
comes to your mind when you think about a woman who is a Queen of Wands? And a power right
yeah.
there.
Queen of Wands is water or fire. So it's someone who is powerful in an on an emotional level. It's someone who is in charge of her emotions, who is able to direct her emotions to obtain what she wants, or to tip the scales of what is around her through her own emotional drive. Like she's someone emotional, but in a very God. I have a word for this, but I cannot remember it. There is a word for what I want to say. In a very driven way,
Uh-huh.
like someone very driven, but also very in touch with her emotions.
Is there something sexual about the Queen of Wands?
Yes, but wands are sexual in nature, all
Then
of
maybe
them.
you should keep that.
So because even the stuff that she's holding, which is a Thyrsus, by the way, it's the stuff of Dionysus, but it's also extremely phallic.
Yes.
So there is an element of sexuality there, which
Which is very powerful, no? Which is very powerful according to this card, no?
powerful also in a very tangible level, like as if it brings her like actual physical power, like money almost, if not money, influence.
Influence, yes. Sexuality that brings influence,
Yeah.
right? But that woman also keeps a mental power,
Balance.
like mental
Yeah.
balance. Let's talk about the second row. Maybe that's the second movie then that got her famous.
The second row, I see two men and one woman.
Yes.
Was it some? Oh, yeah, because they are two knights.
Show me.
Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, actually.
Wow, this is very telling.
And the Princess of Swords.
Wow.
So two older men, men that are older than her. One of them very rational, one of them very emotional.
Yes.
And she being younger.
Okay.
And that's it, that's what I see, but I assume it's a love story.
It's not exactly the love story.
No?
The swords here, if there is any negative side that you can add to the plot or to the story, what would that be? If it's not a romantic, if it's not a triangulation, or if it's not a romantic story between,
Between two people.
yes.
Mentor figure, probably.
No.
No? Because knight and princess.
Negative.
There's a huge.
Negative. Negative.
Okay. Negative, only negative, okay. Then the one negative thing, and I might be biased, that I see is two very rational people uniting against someone who is more emotional.
Is there any element of violence to the swords ever?
Yes, but
Keep that in mind.
the thing is, it looks as if, like if I look physically at it, like visually, it's as if the Princess of Swords is defending against the Knight of Cups.
I would say against the Knight of Swords. She's
The Knight of
in the
Swords?
movie.
Okay, because the Knight of Swords is going in a completely different way. That's why I was
But
like,
in the movie, he goes completely different way. It's not that he stays,
okay.
but she's defending herself against him. And there's definitely a Knight of Cups around her.
Is the Knight of Cups somehow comforting her?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then it makes sense. Okay. Because what I took as defending is actually going towards. I don't know which movies these are.
Okay, good.
So-
It's good. But we can ask another question. For
Okay.
people who are watching this, maybe it already makes sense. because those two movies that
I do have a question, but I don't want to spoil it so
no,
quickly.
don't keep that in mind. Whatever you have as a
Okay.
question, keep that in mind. Maybe that helps you develop in the next
No, no, the
question.
question is who is she, but I don't want to spoil it yet.
Don't.
Okay.
Okay. Next question would be her personal values in life.
Give me a second. Okay. I'm on my way.
I cut out some of your shuffling from our previous video. That's
Okay.
the only cuts that we had.
What the fuck?
Cruel. Oh god. Oh, wow. Confusing.
Yes.
Don't let them confuse you here.
I'm not actually, I'm reading them.
Yes.
Because you actually have never seen me talk to Crowley's deck. She's a very compassionate person. She's someone who understands that the world is full of unfairness, but at the same time, she thinks that to somehow bring comfort from that unfairness is a duty.
Yes.
And I think she feels like it's her duty, especially as someone influential, as someone who has the means to do so.
Yeah.
She's probably active also in in matters like, if not climate change, things that pertain to societal matters.
Like you mean she's very active on that front, or?
She's concerned.
Okay.
She's also someone who probably very much values family as a
That's
concept.
very true.
And is she a mother?
Yes.
Okay.
What gives her the idea of the family? Nothing in particular?
That's why I was taking my time, because me and Crowley go way back. So when something happens, yes, I can dissect it and tell you like this is family and this is societal issues and this is what tells me that she values compassion, but I cannot explain you why. You know what I mean. You had when we had that reading long ago. It's just that to this day, this deck is still my favorite, unfortunately, because it just speaks to me. She's someone who is actually probably worried about the fact that we as humans are kind of driving ourselves to hell. I wouldn't be surprised if she was involved also in some kind of charitable efforts when it comes to war zones, like someone who had to do with.
I don't know if she ever thought of that, but I never found anything in the media about her concern that takes very tangible action.
Not tangible, not tangible, like showing up there, but speaking against it or anyway acting against it.
Never heard of it, unfortunately. Maybe she had concerns, but she never, never heard of it.
She's
But
not too young, is she?
She's not too young. The thing is, she is the person who does influence the society in a way, but more, more subtly than actively. It's not that she's showing up somewhere and speaking against the climate change. It's not that she's showing up somewhere at summits to take care of the refugees of any country. No, not at all. But when people think of her, after some of the very obvious things that they may assume, one of those is she definitely knows what she's doing and she definitely knows what her values are. And that is, of course, affecting society in a way. I don't want to reveal too much, but
Yeah.
the family values is definitely the thing for her. But also, take a few more cards. When it comes to personal relationships, what are her values there? Like, for example, the way she builds a couple or partnership or a family or a marriage. What are the values there? Because she's much more influential on this field rather than societal issues, rather than other burning societal issues. She's more of a role model in the family department.
Whoop. She seems a little bit old-fashioned.
Yes. But also not. Yes, but not. Yes, but no.
Like, she seems old-fashioned when it comes to matters that have to do with sexuality mainly. Like, she doesn't seem to be a proponent of you go and have sex with anybody that you want. Like, more like old-fashioned family values. But I would say she's also very much about having a healthy kind of family life in which people are able to express themselves. Children, I would assume, since you mentioned she's a mother, that her children or child or whatever are given enough freedom to express themselves into who they are, but at the same time enough strictness not to go completely off the rail, like not to derail into some kind of messed up lifestyle. And she seems to be these two hints to me give me the feeling like she divorced someone because they cheated on her.
This is true.
Okay.
But also, actually, the cheating may have taken a part, but also think of why the cheating happened. Because you spoke of the traditional family, which traditional family is always you spend the nights together, you live together under one roof, you're showing up together.
Yeah.
I mean, you're showing up for each other every day. So when I said yes at your suggestion that she's traditional is more in the courting department maybe, but when it comes to the family itself, like the union, it's not exactly that. The divorce did happen, the cheating did happen, probably not once, I assume. But that also because probably there were conditions for that, because probably there was a soil for that to happen.
That doesn't tell me much about in this though, because
Yes,
it's
but
not
you saw the divorce. Yeah, you saw the cheating. You saw
I
some
saw it
sorrow.
because I saw that she's very much pro traditional family values, but also pro fully expressing herself.
Yes, so try to combine this into
No,
one.
the combination is that probably the cheating happened because she was not there. She was absentee,
Okay, that's true.
and that's clear, like from what you hint. Seems weird to me, however, that someone who is that deep into traditional family values would also not acknowledge the fact that in order to have a family and to keep it, you have to be there.
Yes, this is the point. And she's a smart woman,
There's
by
a
the way.
small element of hypocrisy in that,
Yeah.
which probably is related to the moon. Because this to me is cheating, not because on any book is written that it's cheating, it's just because me and Crowley talk.
This is how they talk. Sorrow and the moon.
But the moon also implies mental confusion, so it's like
Yeah.
the cheating probably happened because she kind of brought it upon her.
Yes,
you
that's
know,
true.
yeah. Because the moon, when you get the moon and a lot of nice cards, it can also be you have a good idea, but shitty execution.
Yes, it's a good idea and shitty execution.
Yeah.
I don't know how much she suffered from that. Let's take a few cards. I want to know if she suffered from that. Or was she completely okay with that?
I think she was okay with that.
She was okay with that.
Yeah,
Really.
because she probably felt like the marriage wasn't working anyway.
Give me a few cards. Tell me, how much does she actually love freedom herself? Because
Should I
if that,
shuffle or just?
yeah, well, as you wish. As I don't know
Okay.
how you work, but the thing is, does she? How much does she like personal freedom in love affairs, in love matters?
Kind of feels like it gives her a feeling of calm, but at the same time it leads her to too much time alone with her own thoughts, which lead her to focusing too much on work,
Okay.
which lead her to becoming a little bit too self-indulgent.
Explain the self-indulgent.
Like she talks herself into believing that she enjoys her freedom when actually she doesn't.
Okay. I would say that's true. Okay, next question.
Okay. To this day, right now, I have no idea who we're talking about. But
Not even a slightest suggestion.
absolutely not, because I don't know anything about actresses.
Yes, that makes it. Oh my
Like,
god.
yeah,
That's the sound I'm always intrigued about. Like, how does this absolute chaos of glass
I know.
being thrown in the bin look like?
Yeah, actually,
So,
yeah.
you covered at least 2 questions that I had already. Tell me, this next one is going to be very easy. Tell me a few words about her style and self-delivery, like public presence.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh, hey. That's her again.
Take as many cards as you want.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't understand the tower in the first card. Oh god, the devil. Oh god, the lovers. Oh, luxury. Okay. Queen of cups. Oh. I would say the third row is very speaking. What is this? Oppression. Oh god, this is difficult. How this deck is difficult.
Was she ever involved in? Nah, it doesn't make sense. The public opinion seems to be someone who had it rough, but my God, she showed balls and she got out of there. Like, and this is my assessment of the first 3 cards. I will not speak any further about them. She also comes across as someone who, again, had it rough somehow, but seems to be a very level-headed person, and yet she's very hard to read. Like people who, probably even fans of her, don't quite know what kind of person she is.
No, yeah.
You know, kind of like Gary Oldman's fans don't know what accent he has. They don't quite know what kind of person she herself is in her private life.
She's a very level-headed person.
But also she's very private, I would say.
Yes, that's true.
Like extremely private, to the point of not even coming across as a celebrity sometimes.
Yeah, she keeps it close.
But also she seems very. Is she with someone now?
She's the type of woman who is very unlikely to be single all the time.
Okay.
Because she's the type of woman who is always assumed to be with someone simply because,
Okay.
you know, that kind.
Because it also seems as if her relationship causes curiosity in people. Like,
Yeah.
she apparently gives the idea of becoming a much sweeter person when seen with whoever she's in relationship in, but also she seems to be someone with very high standards when it comes to men.
Oh yes, that's very true.
Okay.
That's very true. Even if not the woman she is, people could think, oh, she has a high standards,
Okay.
because that's the vibe that she's giving. Do you want to move on to the next question?
Yes.
Public criticism. Easy question. If
Okay.
she ever encountered public criticism, what was it like? Shuffle well
Yep.
and take like 3 cards, no more than that, because I don't think that is a very complicated question. Oh, of course you can take more if you need that. God, this aperitivo is amazing.
It's nice. My mouth is all bitter right now. Which of course means I will have to sweeten it up with gelato afterwards. It is what it is.
This is what being married to Italian
Yeah.
is.
You go to aperitivo and then you go
And then you
to
go
get
to
gelato. And you have spaghetti for
And
dinner.
then on Saturday you have a workout.
Yeah. And your cat has spaghetti. Yeah.
Do you remember the question?
Almost. Yes, I do, of course, but I'm
Yeah.
also on
Public
shuffle.
criticism.
Whoop.
Oh God.
I'm getting more. They're so good, except for this one.
Yes.
What the fuck? Did people criticize her for having a kid?
No.
Okay, good, because this one kind of like public criticism, like this. Too self-focused.
It's so something so primitive. It's something so not complicated, just very basic.
To me, it literally looks as if how can she still be so happy after going through heartbreak and be so willful and uncompromising despite being a woman and despite working in Hollywood and despite
This is very close. Like, how can she be so happy despite? Well, first of all, divorce we already know,
yeah.
and something else, which is not so obvious, but it's there. How can she be so? Remember?
Did she lose a child?
No.
Okay, good.
It's fine with her children.
Okay,
The
good,
thing
because
is,
these two was, I was like, what the fuck?
Remember once, a few moments ago, you said she's not exactly young. She's
Yeah.
not a young actress.
Yes. No, does it say anything?
Doesn't say anything?
Yeah. Yeah, but still, there's
What
nothing
does
about
this
all.
tell you?
Huh?
Wands and this. What did they? What did they do? These cards tell you together? Happiness. This.
These two tell me the fact that she had to go through some controversy, as in maybe even legal, or with some colleagues, like fellow actors, but she always sort of came up on top. But it's not necessarily with fellow actors. It also tells me that she's someone who knows what she wants on an emotional level. And she does not compromise. That's why I said uncompromising. It's like she will not accept certain roles to the point of maybe not being the most popular person around.
This is very true, but you need to understand in which field does she act that way. Like in which department of her life.
Yeah, I'm getting there because this is the other one. This was what I was talking about, the
Okay.
Seven of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles is like she's very careful with her own private life, her own personal life. She's very careful with her money even. And she seems to be unwilling to compromise when it comes to even lending her own appearance to some kind of branding.
Tell me more about this.
I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. You should.
Like, she's not the kind of actress who shows her face to an advertisement. She's not the kind of actress who gets involved into anything related to politics directly, because she's like, I don't want to become a brand
Yeah.
for someone else.
Yes.
That's something that probably causes controversy, because she's never exactly taken a stand when it comes to important things like, I don't know, American elections. She never showed up. She wasn't one of those who were like, if you vote for Trump, you're a Nazi.
Yeah.
You know, not like those guys. She was like, I stay out of all of this.
Yeah, that's true. She's very uncompromising when it comes to her appearance.
Okay.
This is very true. She's never been in political campaigns, but also tried to develop it in a more in the sense that it's probably not very obvious to you. How can a woman be uncompromising when it comes to her appearance and know what she wants and not fall for being a brand face for someone? However, she can appear for advertisements, but not in the sense that's expected of her. She can still do some selective advertisement work if those people who hire her accept her values. And she's very, very confident about the way she's delivering herself in this sense, because that's speaking very loudly about her
She also
values.
seems to be very unapologetically happy
Yeah.
as a person.
Yes. Content.
Yeah, more content than happy. And there was something that I lost. Something was coming and then it was gone.
No? Let's move on to the next question. Okay. Tell me about her country of birth. Where does she come from? Take more. Take more.
More is not necessarily better.
Okay.
What do you want to know about the country where she comes from, though?
You didn't want to know? What?
What do you want to know about the country?
Anything you can tell me, because I never asked you this question, if tarot card can ever hint at least the part of the world where she belongs to.
I can see a country that is not particularly well off.
Yes.
Probably something that was under a dictator,
Yes.
young dictator at the
Relatively young.
time. Some country that was, however, trying to be industrialized and to have connections with the rest of the world.
Yes.
And yet was more focused on growing internally, and unfortunately was using its own resources to create mainly some kind of privileged position for the rich people living in it.
True.
That, however, applies to a lot of shitty countries in the world. Like,
Yes.
could be Russia today,
Yeah.
you know. So that doesn't tell me much about which country it is, because it could be Venezuela in the 70s, it could be China up to right now, it could be Russia from the 90s, it could be North Korea for all I know.
But of course, I would not have in mind someone from North Korea that you possibly don't
Obviously.
know of, and
Yeah.
even Russia. Because
Okay.
I assume that you don't know anybody from Russia.
South America comes to
Not even
mind.
South America, because we have Sofia Vergara there. She's
Yeah.
Cuban or what? I don't
So-
even know her, but yeah. It's not that. It's not
but
her.
there is no other country that comes
But
to
what else
mind.
can you say? Look at the colors. Maybe you can think about how cold of a country or warm of a country this can be.
The color seems kind of equally warm and hot and cold though, because this is cold, this is cold, this is warm, this is warm.
Not much. Okay.
No,
No?
I can
Okay.
only I can describe what country she's from to you, but I cannot tell you which country.
But yeah, that's what I want.
I told you. I
Yeah.
described you the kind of country she's from.
Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, good. All right. So
I,
it's better not to
more
say
than
any.
that,
Yes.
I would have to guess
Rubbish. Yeah.
the country.
Well, we shouldn't say rubbish if you feel like you cannot say more than you can.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is, describe her husband. Well, she's divorced. She divorced him. But can you describe him? Maybe that gives you a hint because apparently you've heard about them.
Have I?
If you have a rough idea of what her husband was or is, what kind of a personality he is, maybe that could help.
I don't see any ducks, and I'm very disappointed.
It's late for ducks. No?
It's never late for
It's
ducks.
not late. It's not
Ducks
late.
like to live the life, yo.
Yeah.
Her husband. Okay. He married her young,
No, they were not old when they married.
but somehow he was looking for something like more of a mother figure
No, she was.
Hmm?
She was a mother.
to him. A mother figure.
Ah, mother figure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, he married a princess, but he wanted a queen.
Okay.
The guy is preachy as fuck.
He's rich, what?
Preachy.
Ah.
He seems to be the kind of guy who's like, I'm right and I know it.
Okay.
And here's what I can tell you about why I'm right. He's got this kind of emotional contentment about him, which actually makes him very prone to cheating and to make him to over enjoying himself at the expense of other people.
Yes. What kind of job maybe he has?
Kind of gives me the vibe of a photographer, but I don't know why.
I would say it's close, but not the photographer.
Director, but director is
It's
weird.
close, but not a director.
I have no idea. Not with these cards. The question was not asked. These three were not in answer to your question. Actually, it was just me having to look for more.
His personality is interesting. It's like it deserves a whole reading, you know.
I don't doubtful, but okay.
His personality is. It's like, do you at this point feel like she's a strong woman?
I do.
So you can imagine that a strong woman is never attracted to a simpleton.
Yeah.
So that's already a bit telling.
Not particularly,
No?
not to me. No.
You want another question? Or do you want still to elaborate on this one?
I want to see if I can figure out what he does for a living, but I seriously doubt that I'll figure it out because the pace of the reading is not one that allows me to tell that. Like,
What kind of question you would want to clarify for yourself who she might be? As a last question to the reading.
I suppose you still have questions in there.
No, I ran out of my questions already.
Ah, great.
It's there's more like what kind of men does she like, but it's somehow already linked
Stated, yeah.
with this. Yeah.
From this, if I were to answer to what kind of question of work does he do, I would say he's a marriage consultant. But obviously he's not.
No.
So no idea.
No.
But honestly, I have no idea who she is either because my knowledge of, thankfully, my knowledge of Hollywood gossip is not high enough for me
Yes.
to guess what kind of person this might be.
Well, then I will reveal who she is to you.
Okay.
And then I would just say that we didn't manage to guess this time,
Yeah.
but the tarot cards were right in a lot of
Okay.
ways.
That's good because I know shit about actors, like at all, and I don't want to. So these things for me are much harder than they are for you.
Yeah. She was Monica Bellucci.
Oh, yeah, and would have never guessed. I don't like her.
You don't know who she was married to.
I have no idea who she was married to.
Vincent Cassel, who's a very interesting,
I
charismatic
don't
guy.
even know who that is.
Oh, go.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you see, guys,
I don't
Even the
even like
two-
Monica Bellucci. She's got that completely inexpressive face.
yeah.
Yeah,
And you said that she's a very private person.
yeah.
She keeps it all to herself.
Uh-huh.
She is actually the one who was always during her marriage in favor of separate, almost separate lifestyles. Like he could be away,
Yeah.
she could be living in France or in Italy.
Okay,
So-
that's why I guess he ended up cheating on her, even though she's Monica Bellucci, so what the fuck, man?
One of her values is
Mm-hmm.
independence. She was very much, prone to say that we have to be independent from each other, and even the swordish energy that you got in the first place was that she's the one who is very concerned about things to be fair to both sides. So she's the one who can allow certain freedom
Okay.
because she doesn't want to be bound by she doesn't want to be the one who's trapped, and neither she wants that for her partner.
Okay.
Which is a lot of wisdom and a lot of mental energy and a lot of balance that she has to keep within herself
Yeah.
and be developed spiritually. You saw that.
Yeah.
She you saw the divorce with Vincent Cassel. After the divorce, he married that Brazilian actress. Oh, not actress, but a model.
Okay.
And there was a lot of things that you actually got right about her.
Kind of makes sense about which country she's from too.
Yes.
I mean, the fact alone that it's not a warm or a cold country even. We have it all.
Yeah.
And yeah, Italy is shitty politically. Not to the levels of the countries I mentioned, but there's definitely a lot of truth that our politicians be essentially charlatans, like the magician can be.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense.
What else did you guys? The films were very interesting because the first film is Malena.
Never saw it.
Oh my God! I need to show
Don't
you.
wanna. No, please.
Why not?
I saw the trailer. I don't like Monica
Such a
Bellucci.
beautiful movie.
What?
It's an amazing movie.
No, I trust you.
Oh,
What
God.
was the second
The
one?
second
actually?
one you wouldn't want to watch.
What is it?
Is
Oh, Irreversible.
Irreversible.
Yeah. Sadly, that one I did watch.
2 nights. One of the cups, Knight
Yeah.
of Cups, another
Yeah.
Knight of Swords.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
she's in
that
between
makes a
them.
lot of sense. Yeah.
Yes. One thing you are right about is like public criticism. She was sometimes criticized for her choice of roles, like
Oh.
very controversial. Like
Okay.
even the Irreversible.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah.
I mean,
of
how can
course.
you dare?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
actually.
And second is she never cared. Like, she is the one who's aging with grace. She's
Yeah.
not a proponent of let's do the surgery.
And yeah.
And some women don't understand that. Like, why don't you preserve your beauty if you still
No.
can afford? And she's like, no.
Because beauty changes.
Yes.
I like how Carrie Fisher once said it that it's not that men don't age, it's that they are allowed to age compared to
Yes,
women.
compared to women.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also liked how in the very beginning you said that there was a change
Yeah.
in her career, because first she was a model, a very successful
Oh, yeah,
model, and
of
then
course.
she
She
decided to be an
became an
actress.
actress. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why did you see that?
Nothing. I was just checking if Rolly had something to say in general, because sometimes he likes to say random things.
So this time we didn't guess, but Alessandro got his. Like, Alessandro did get a lot of points about Monica Bellucci. He didn't guess her because he doesn't know a lot about her. He doesn't even like her.
I don't like her.
Yeah, but
The thing is that there are very few actors that I do like, unfortunately, and there are even slightly more that I know, but for the most part, you would probably get them more than I do.
yes.
Like whoever I could think of, you would probably get.
So now you need to think about the personality you will guess for me. Like, you will make me guess about.
Yes.
Now let's go get the gelato.
Yes.
Which flavors you're taking this time?
Panna cotta, pistachio, and bacio.
Okay. All right. That's a good choice for the 15th of July, 2024. All right.
Choose.
Choose.